Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So there's been some talks in the NBA about the idea of the Toronto Raptors wanting to trade away some of their older assets. And now this is not the Raptors wanting to go into like a full rebuild mode, because they are currently one of the best teams in the entire NBA, guys. The record of 32-14. The idea is that their young players are playing so damn good right now that why not try to sell some of the older assets while they still got some pretty good value to them. So for today's video, guys, we are going to be doing a rebuild, trying to trade some of those assets away and see what exactly we can get back for it. Now, before we get going on this video, if you guys can please do me a quick favor and drop a like on this video, and as always, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And also, guys, check out the second channel, Extra Crispy, for daily NBA content over there. So like the three guys that have kind of been looking at the most: Kyle Lowry, because Fred VanVleet's been playing like a damn all-star point guard, and you know his money or his contract off the books after this season, so it's like maybe they want to, you know, just give the reins to the team to Fred right now. You also got Serge Ibaka, who's an expiring contract, and you got Marc Gasol, who isn't like, definitely not playing as good as Marc Gasol once was. Like, he still does fine when he does play, but he's not the guy that you know, we all know and love from the Memphis Grizzlies days. I mean, he's still a champion and everything, so he's got that going for him. So yeah, how exactly do I want to handle this? Well, let's go to the player stats on the season first and kind of just check things out, see what the stats are looking like. In my opinion, guys, like Kyle Lowry just signed that 1-year extension. He's got 2 years, $65 million left on his contract. For me personally, I don't really think I want to trade Kyle Lowry right now. I feel like I'd much rather wait to maybe shop him during the offseason if we decide to give Fred VanVleet a nice size contract. Because if you get, you know, if you pay Fred star type money, you want him starting. So at that point, it's like, you know, we could probably get something still pretty decent out there for Kyle Lowry. And he's having a great season, man. 20 points, 7 assists per game. So it's not like he's some whole old head player right there that's just putting up bad stats. You know, like Serge Ibaka, expiring deal, and Marc Gasol. I mean, what I see on this team, because for me the future starters are Fred VanVleet, point guard. Norman Powell is playing like a damn starting shooting guard now, guys. Like, he really is. So he's somebody you probably want to start at only the age of 26 going forward. OG Anunoby is, in my opinion, one of the best two-way players in the entire NBA. The power forward position, of course, being Pascal Siakam. And then the center spot, I think, is what's kind of opened up out here. It'd be nice to find, you know, maybe a youngish type of center. Not something that's like too young, because this team definitely wants to compete, but somebody that can be part of this next window of great players for the Toronto Raptors. So I think what I'm going to do first here, guys, is see, like, straight up, I guess out of curiosity, let's see what we get for Kyle Lowry. But like I said, I'm not really looking to trade him this season, probably next season. We could get Tobias Harris. Don't really need him. Tristan Thompson on expiring deal. You also get Larry Nance. I mean, that would give us some nice depth to the team at least. But I don't really think it's worth Kyle Lowry at this moment. So yeah, it's not going to be like a ton of amazing trades. I mean, Aaron Gordon, Terrence Ross, you know, if you want to go more of a younger route. I really don't know how Aaron Gordon fits in with this team, though, unless you want to go with Pascal Siakam at the small forward spot, but then OG's not starting, so I don't really like that trade. Now, both those guys off the bench would be kind of lit, bro. Like, I could kind of get behind that. But Drew Holiday, LaMarcus Aldridge, yeah, that's just older type players that we're not really trying to get. I saw this trade with Andrew Wiggins, Robert Covington, and I'm just like, you know, I see OG right there. It's not worth it, man. It's simply not worth it. So Kyle Lowry's going to stick around for this season, and maybe we can trade him for like a protected draft pick or something like that after this season, and then pay the money towards Fred VanVleet. Let's check out now a trade for Serge Ibaka, see if anything's really popping out our way. Guys that can kind of help us right now. Chris Middleton, not bad. Zach LaVine. Wow, that's actually a really good trade there, bro. You also got to give the first round draft picks top 3 protect. It's not going to be a top 3 pick anyway. But like Zach LaVine, then we use Norman Powell off the bench as like just a really good 6-man. That is a nice trade. And Zach LaVine instantly fits in with what this team's trying to do. You know, just being younger and more athletic and stuff. So I like this a lot. That is a great trade. And then, of course, you know, the Chicago Bulls, they do get an expiring contract in the first round pick. You know, they might decide to go in a different direction with the rebuild. Going forward, Jeff T, Cody Zeller, Buddy Hield, Marcus Morris, okay. Some, like, decent trades, but that one's definitely the best one that I'm seeing that kind of fits into our plans. I like this trade a lot. Steven Adams. Like, Steven Adams seems like that perfect type of center we could use on this team right now. You know what I'm saying? He's only 26. Now, if I could somehow get Adams for Kyle Lowry, I will do that. But as much as I would love Steven Adams out here, you know, it's a pretty good contract. He's only 2 years left on it. He's only 26. Probably paying a lot less money after those 2 seasons are up. But I mean, Zach LaVine, like, that's just like a next level pickup for us, guys. I gotta do this one. Let's get Zach LaVine on this team. We're gonna do this one. Okay. Next up, I actually want to see now if I can find some sort of trade that doesn't involve me trading my whole team away to get Steven Adams. So here we go. Yeah, it's not doing Zach LaVine. Kyle, wow, there we go. As much as I don't want to trade Kyle Lowry away, let me see the other 3 trade first. Fred VanVleet not doing that. OG Marc Gasol not doing that. And Pascal Siakam and Kyle Lowry not doing that, man. Man, that's just... It's a solid opportunity for us. It's a solid opportunity. And I know Kyle Lowry means a lot to the Toronto Raptors, but at the end of the day, man, the NBA is a business. And from a business standpoint, this just makes sense. You get Dennis Schroeder, who's used to being a backup point guard. He could back up Fred VanVleet for the next 2 seasons. That's great. That's a nice trade, man. And I have to do it. I want to do it. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't want to trade Kyle Lowry away because it just feels weird, but it's now Fred VanVleet's team. That's kind of the point of this rebuild. It's not saying all these trades are going to happen, but just saying it possibly could happen. And that right there, like, that starting 5, that's like the next 10 seasons. Like, that's the starting 5 for the next 10 seasons. It's perfect. This team complements each other so nicely. Absolutely so nicely. Okay, now what I'll probably do is put, let's see here. We got Terrence Davis, 6'4", Norman Powell, 6'3". Don't really want either one of those guys playing small forward. One of them's going to have to. So I guess we'll go with Terrence Davis. He actually goes up to a 7'9" overall. All right. Now, Marc Gasol. In the case of Marc Gasol, simply would like to find maybe a bit of a younger backup center, I guess, if that's possible. I'll even toss in Stanley Johnson because I don't like him, man. So there we go. All right. So, we get Serge Ibaka back. Yeah, I'll be all for that trade, actually. Tristan Thompson on the 1-year deal, Matt Dellavedova. Thompson's actually a nice player. He's only 28. I already like this trade a lot better. And plus, you get Delly out of it, too. But, yeah, a guy that I actually think now we would be set up to really compete for the NBA championship if we got Thompson on this team as a backup. So I think I'm probably going to roll with him. Mason Plumlee, you also get Jeremy Grant out of it. Some really nice trade offers here, no doubt. Could just get Kyle Lowry back. There we go. Sorry, Kyle. I feel bad, man. I feel real bad. Mahimina. Let me do this trade with Tristan Thompson. There we go. I also think he's from Canada. So there we go. You got a Canadian back on the Canada team. Perfect. Alrighty. So this is going to be the starting 5. Bench unit is pristine, man. It's very nice. And actually, I think I got to get some minutes here to Chris Boucher. I mean, he's not going to get like a ton, but, we'll get him some. About 9 minutes per game. That's the starting 5. I feel like all these guys in the starting 5 actually need to play a bit more also. Let's get Fred VanVleet about 33 a game. It's like we have a really strong bench, so, I mean, it's almost like okay to not play the starters all that much, but at the same time, it's the starters, bro. So let's get you right there at about 33. And we'll get 30. Let's do 35 for Pascal Siakam. OG Anunoby will switch out with guys like Norman Powell, so that should be fine. Steven Adams going to split minutes with Tristan Thompson for the most part. But there it is, guys. That is the new starting 5 for this team. We traded away all the older players, I should say, and we built a really nice future. So 3.5-star balanced system with Nick Nurse. Not going to switch that up at all. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, guys. I'm going to go ahead and simulate the rest of this NBA season. A current record of 32-14. I really think this is the team that could go all the way. Okay, so a final record of 62-19. I think the Raptors are that good too, man, where it's like, there is no reason I can't see them finishing like top 2, top 3 in the Eastern Conference, especially to make some of the moves that I made here in this video. One more game against the Orlando Magic. And like, guys, I just want to like really pass through that. I don't think Kyle Lowry deserves to be traded. I'm just saying that when you have so many great assets, especially young assets like Fred VanVleet on your team, the opportunity to flip some of the older ones and get some straight up value right now could be great for like the next decade, man, like straight up. So we got Giannis MVP, John Morant, Rookie of the Year, Dennis Schroeder, 6-man. There we go, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Like, to me, he was kind of just like a toss-in player in that trade, but he was just as big as any other player that we did trade for. So All-NBA first, All-NBA second, All-NBA third with Pascal Siakam making that as a 2-way, 3-level scorer. What's that mean? 2-way, okay, so he plays both sides, but also is just an amazing scorer. So yeah, he just does it all. It's kind of what it's getting at with that. We are the 2nd seed in the conference where I'm probably in the way. Yes, I am. Okay, well, let me just chill over here for a little bit, guys, until we get out of this first round. But yeah, so we got the Brooklyn Nets in the first round there. Milwaukee Bucks still managed to get that freaking bitch-ass first seed on us. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go to the player stats on the season. So we got Pascal at 24 points, 8 rebounds, about 3 assists per game. I don't remember what exactly he was averaging. I think it's actually right around what he's been averaging the entire season. I guess we can actually check that real quicker by looking at the split stats. So yeah, pretty much, I mean, he had an amazing October, of course, but roughly the same type of numbers he was averaging. And when you get guys like Zach LaVine on the team, of course, like the scoring numbers of your star players are going to go down because Zach LaVine is going to have a lot of great time shots himself. Did average about 26 and 8 in March in that real big playoff push, trying to get a top seed. We got Zach LaVine at 23, 4, and 4. See how we did since acquiring him. We'll check out February. So yeah, scoring numbers also went down. No longer the first option on this team, now the second option. Plus playing with a kind of like a score-heavy guard in Fred VanVleet, who, as a full-time starter, 18 points per game, 7 assists. Those are beastly numbers. Dennis Schroeder, OG Anunoby doing his thing. Norman Powell, Tristan Thompson, nearly a double-double. I mean, him and Steven Adams, combined. You really look at it, man. You combine their stats, that's a damn 2020 machine right there. It just took 2 players to do so, but hey, it's all good. Okay. First round, Brooklyn Nets. No Kevin Durant, so we got that going for us. I could see this team getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, no problem. So simulate rounds, see how this goes. Come on, 2K. Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. 3-0 and 4 games, 0. Okay, let me get back over here now. In the hot spots. All right, 4 games to 0, though. Yeah, the Nets just really stood no chance. We got 29 points, 9 assists for Zach LaVine in the closeout. Pascal Siakam at 23, 17 for Fred VanVleet. And the rare thing about Fred that you get with him, too, is you just get, a guy that's not only picking up the reins of the team as the new starting point guard for the next decade, but also you get somebody that has championship experience, which is invaluable as he takes that position over. Next up, Philadelphia 76ers. This could be a bit of a scary series right here. Simulate round, see how it goes. And got game 1, lost game 2, down 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Come on, guys. And we got him in a 7-game series. All right, 25 and 6 for Pascal, 22 and 7 for OG, 18 and 8 for Fred VanVleet. And we got Joel Embiid dropped to 24, 10 with 3 steals and 2 blocks. I love it for 25 shooting. All right, now this is the series I'm kind of worried about, and that being the Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we won it, because I feel like our team has more depth overall. But one thing we don't have is this man that just dropped 39 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 blocks. And that is Giannis. Now, the matchup of Pascal against Giannis is going to be pretty damn good, and that's why it's going to come down to the other players. Because, Giannis is simply going to play out Pascal, but if Pascal can still drop numbers on Giannis, it can limit him a little bit. So then it's about all the other guys around the team putting up the numbers and really doing their thing out there. Because these two guys are, for the most part, going to negate each other. All right, let's get it. Simulate round. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Yo. There we go, man. We in the NBA Finals, baby. 4 games to 2. I thought we were about to sweep them for a second there. Oh, my God. Yo, Fred VanVleet, 29, 2 and 5, 21 and 6 for Pascal. And then Giannis, 28, 11, and 5. I mean, that's still superstar numbers, but, we know Giannis can do crazier things than that. Here we go, man. We got the Los Angeles Lakers. It took them 7 games against the Clippers, so maybe they're a little tired. Who knows? Probably not. Simulate rounds, and come on, guys. There we go. First season, few trades later, NBA championships. The foundation for the Toronto Raptors is already there. They were champions last season, man. That's no joke. Kawhi Leonard obviously was a big part of that. But you get a guy like a Zach LaVine. You get somebody like Tristan Thompson, Steven Adams, guys that are hungry to win a championship. Or win another one, I should say, in the case of Tristan Thompson. It could just make all the difference in the world. 21 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. You got a team of younger guys out there that are just wanting to prove that they could do it without Kawhi Leonard too. And they did that. That was awesome, man. That season was awesome. Okay, let's get to this offseason. And there's definitely a few players we got to really take priority to. Fred VanVleet, we'd love to get Tristan Thompson back. We'll see how that all goes. I don't know if we actually have the bird rights to him, so that might be a guy that might just not end up being on our team. But yeah, let's go straight to the NBA draft. And probably in this case, just get best available. There's nobody we absolutely need on this team right now. We have the 30th pick in the draft. Yeah, we won the championship, so not going to be a great pickup right here, but let's go with Jordan Nwora. There we go. He's a slasher with a 3-point shot from Louisville. Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me. Alrighty, rookie signings. 74 overall, we'll take them. Team player options. Terrence Davis. Hell yeah, from $1.52 million. Hell yeah, we'll take him on the team. Damn, man. See, that's that great value that wins championships. Chris Bouchard, bring him back. He might actually be a big part of this team now if we don't have Tristan Thompson anymore. So definitely want to get him back on the squad. And Here we go, moratorium period. So definitely got to pay the money. He only wants $18 million a season. So Fred VanVleet, not even looking for a max contract, although he was so important in both the championships on this team. So I'm gonna get about $80 million for the 4 years. We'll rock with that. Then Thompson, we do have bird rights on him, so that's actually huge for us. So hopefully get both these guys back. I know it's a lot of money for Tristan Thompson, but in real life, would I give him that? Probably not. But I mean, it's a video game, so we can do that. Okay, let's get out of the moratorium, make sure we get both these guys back. And there we go. There we go. We got the big parts of our team back, and we actually still have some money out here to spend. I think I'm just going to get Chris Bouchard back on his contract. This is definitely one of those seasons where it's like, I just want to see the young guys on our team continue to improve. It's like, we have our starting five. That's not going to change, but can OG continue to improve? Can Zach LaVine continue to develop his game even more? And you just kind of go from there. So we still got Dennis Schroeder for backup point guard. I was like getting Roberson on my teams just because, like, you know, just a defensive specialist. And I actually think he could be a good mentor for OG, minus the three-point shooting. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. All right. Also got this trade exception. I'm just going to round straight on these guys real quick here, get them off of there. But not really too much more to do, guys. Not really too much more to do. I think I'm going to go ahead and do my training camps and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is the team going into the beginning of the regular season. I did use my 3 training camps. I think I used untapped potential on Fred VanVleet. I think Zach LaVine and I think it was Pascal Siakam. I don't know, man. I want to get these guys balling out even more. So we got Fred as an 84 overall. Now Zach LaVine 86 overall. OG as an 80, Pascal 88, and Steven Adams as an 86 overall player. And then off the bench, we still got Dennis Schroeder, Tristan Thompson, Norman Powell, Terrence Davis, Chris Bouchard, and then some other dudes. And like I said, guys, it was one of those cases where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Back-to-back champions. I mean, Fred VanVleet playing like a damn superstar in the playoffs. Zach LaVine, Finals MVP. You got OG out there. You know, it's a beast-ass team, man. It's a beast-ass team. So the big moves was, of course, in the beginning of the video. But, yeah, this is the team we're running with. And once again, we do have the 3.5-star balance system. See if something else works better. But, you know, I much rather just do, like, the coach's preferred system because it seems like the team operates better that way. But here we go. I guess while we're at it, too, because I was kind of talking about this, I don't really use the aspect of this game all that much. We got to go player mentorship. So we're going to go... Wait. How do I cancel? Okay, dismiss mentor. Okay. Yeah, OG. I was talking about him being mentored by Andre Roberson. So we're going to go with the interceptor, off-ball pest, lightning reflexes. There we go. That looks good to me. All right. Going to beast even more on defense with a three-point shot, of course. But yeah, we're going to go ahead, guys, simulate this NBA season and see if we can come back-to-back championships. That'd be the weirdest dynasty ever, bro. I don't know. It would be the weirdest dynasty ever, but hey, I'm all for it. Okay, so we're at the end of the regular season, 52-29, still a really good record. I forgot what our record was last year. Weren't we at like 62 wins? I could be wrong about that, but it seems like the team took a little bit of a step back this season. For one reason or another, could be championship fatigue. I mean, I can't be mad about 52 wins. It's just, you know, when they play like they have been playing, you just hope for the best. So 53 wins to end things right here. We got Giannis MVP again. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyle, oh man, 6 man. I'm sorry, Kyle. What team did he go to again? Oh no, he is the new Dennis Schroeder on the OKC Thunder. Sorry, man. I feel bad now. I feel real bad. All NBA first, All NBA second, All NBA third, looking like that. Pascal making it yet again. Now is a 90 overall player. All right, and we are 4th seed. We were 2nd seed last year, so we definitely fell off a little bit, man. Atlanta making a big-time jump. Let's go to the player stats on the season real quick here. And we got, what do we got, man? Pascal, 25.7 rebounds. Zach LaVine at 21-4-3. Fred at 16-6. OG and Dennis playing amazing basketball. I mean, I don't really see, like, any issues with this team. I don't know why we fell off a little bit there, man. I mean, playing still, everybody played great. I guess maybe Zach LaVine's numbers are down a little bit, but not like that much, and his efficiency's up, so that doesn't really make much sense either. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. First round, though, we do have the Brooklyn Nets. See how this goes. They now have Kevin Durant back, so we got to get through Brooklyn. We got to get through probably Milwaukee, and then we probably got to get through like Atlanta or Philly. So it's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a rough track there to the NBA Finals again for a 3rd straight time, but we'll see what we can do, see if the team has it in them for one more final run. Not really a final run because the team's still really young and everything, but we got Brooklyn 4-0, so that's all good. Yo, I was hoping the Magic would get past the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, well. They also got Marc Gasol on the Nets now. We got 28 and 7 for Fred VanVleet, 25 for Pascal, and 22 for Zach LaVine. Next up, Milwaukee. We beat them last year. Not expecting it this year, but I don't know, man. I'm being a negative Nancy, I guess. We up 2-1. We up 3-1, and we just won 4 games to 1. We are making the Milwaukee Bucks our literal bitch this video. We really are, man. We really are. 30 points for Zach LaVine, 27 for Pascal, 24 and 9 for Dennis Schroeder. And we do have the Atlanta Hawks with, of course, they actually went off and got Andre Drummond. Okay, I mean, that was like a rumor, but they actually went off and did. They got Anthony Edwards. Of course, they got Trae Young. Is this Carmelo? They got Carmelo on the Hawks now. Yo, he was on that team before, but didn't play like a literal game. All right, simulate rounds. And, well, there we go, guys. The veteran leadership got us to the NBA Finals. Again, we really about to win a 3rd straight championship. I mean, I don't want to, like, be talking too much garbage about that because we do have to get past the Clippers, who still have Kawhi, still have Paul George, still have Lou Williams. This would actually be a really amazing finals to watch. Like, Kawhi Leonard against his former one-and-done team. Come on, Raptor Nation. Y'all got to do it, man. Y'all got to show you don't need Kawhi, man. And we up 2-3-2, 3-2, 3-3, and we won in a 7-game series. We have beaten Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. Why be the Claw when you could be the whole damn Raptor, man? Like, straight up, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got 2 claws, and Pascal's one of them. Again, this year's Finals MVP. Really fun end to this video, guys. 30 and 8 for Fred VanVleet in the closeout. Paul George 21. Kawhi Leonard 1974 on 6 for 18 shooting, so not his best shooting night. But there we have it, guys. 2 championships this video. This one felt nice. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope you guys are all doing okay, by the way, man. Like I said, I try not to bring up Kobe in the beginning because in the end of the day, I want my videos to be an opportunity to, maybe it'll be a little bit of a distraction for you guys from the hurt that we're all going through right now. But just know that Kobe and all you guys have all been on my mind, man. The family is everything. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.